Hello, everyone! Learning English from zero? Watch this first, join us now.
Hey, Liam. Welcome back. How are you doing today?
Hey, Emma. I'm doing great, thanks. I'm excited for today's episode.
So, can I ask you something that's been bothering me for a while?
Of course. Tell me what's on your mind.
Why do I feel confident when I'm studying English, but totally insecure when I actually try to speak?
Because studying and speaking activate different habits in your brain.
Habits? That sounds serious.
Not serious at all, just very natural.
Natural how?
When you study, your brain is calm. There's no pressure.
That makes sense. Do you feel relaxed when you study alone?
Of course, I can stop, think, and even check things if I want.
But speaking doesn't feel like that at all, right?
Of course not, because speaking happens in real time.
That explains why I freeze sometimes. Is freezing normal?
Yes, it is. Freezing is completely normal when the brain feels pressure.
So it's not fear of English itself?
No, it's fear of response time.
Wow, that already makes me feel better. So does that mean the problem isn't intelligence or talent?
Exactly. Many learners think it is, but language learning isn't about talent, it's about habits.
Habits again. What's really happening in my brain then?
When you study, your brain is recognizing information.
Recognizing. Like how?
Like when you read, listen, or do exercises and think, "Oh, I know this."
So studying is more about recognition than action?
Yes, it's a passive process compared to speaking.
And speaking works differently?
Very differently. Speaking forces your brain to create language in real time.
Without stopping to think too much.
Exactly. There's no pause button in real conversations.
Is that why I feel pressure when I try to speak?
That's one of the main reasons.
So my brain isn't failing, it's just not trained for that situation yet?
That's right. It's untrained, not incapable.
So my problem isn't that I don't know English.
Most of the time, no.
That's such a relief. Do beginners really know more than they think?
Yes, many beginners actually know more than they realize.
Then why does it feel like everything disappears when I try to speak?
Because knowledge and access are not the same thing.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You may know something, but your brain hasn't practiced accessing it fast enough.
So it's like knowing the answer but not finding it quickly.
That's a perfect analogy.
I always thought I just needed more vocabulary.
Vocabulary helps, but it's not the main issue at the beginning.
Then what is the real issue?
How you organize and retrieve what you already know.
That sounds more technical than I expected. So, English from zero isn't about starting with nothing?
Exactly. It's about rebuilding the foundation correctly.
And where does the real problem usually start?
It usually starts when you translate directly from your native language.
You mean thinking in my language and converting everything into English?
Exactly.
But isn't that normal when you're learning from zero?
It's common, yes, but it slows you down and creates insecurity.
Why does it slow me down so much?
Because translation adds an extra step in your brain.
So first I think, then I translate, then I speak?
Yes, and all of that happens under pressure.
Is that why it feels so stressful?
Exactly. Native speakers don't follow that process.
They don't translate at all?
Nope, they think directly in patterns.
Patterns again.
Yes, patterns are the core of natural English.
So, English doesn't follow the same structure or logic as my language.
That's right.
And that's why direct translation causes so many problems.
Exactly.
Can you explain that with a simple example?
Sure. Many learners say, I have doubt.
Oh, I've said that before.
Almost everyone has. In English, we say, I have a doubt, or more naturally, I'm not sure.
So my sentence isn't completely wrong.
No, it's understandable, but it sounds unnatural.
And is that why I don't feel confident when I speak?
Exactly. You're being understood, but it doesn't feel comfortable.
So English from zero isn't about learning rules first.
No, it's about learning patterns first.
What do you mean by patterns?
Sentences and expressions that native speakers repeat all the time.
Like, I'm not sure, it depends, and let me think.
Perfect examples.
Those sentences are simple, but they feel powerful. Why?
Because they work in many situations.
So instead of memorizing long lists of words, I should focus on these patterns?
Yes, learn fewer things, but use them more.
That already feels more realistic.
That's exactly the idea.
But how does someone really start from zero without feeling lost?
By reducing the noise.
What do you mean by reducing the noise?
Beginners often try to learn everything at the same time.
Grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation all together?
Exactly. And that creates confusion instead of progress.
So, what should be the first real step?
Step 1 is building a small base of sentences you can use every day.
Not grammar rules?
Not at the beginning. Grammar explains later what practice builds first.
What kind of sentences should beginners focus on?
Simple sentences that express ideas, not information.
Can you give me some examples?
Sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Can you help me? Let me think.
Those feel very basic.
And that's why they work.
So I should focus on these sentences because I can actually use them in real life?
Exactly. English from zero is about usefulness, not complexity.
And how should I practice these sentences?
Every day, out loud.
Even if I'm alone?
Especially if you're alone. Your mouth needs training, not just your brain.
And what about mistakes? Should I worry about them?
No. Mistakes are part of the process. They're not a problem.
Why are so many learners afraid of sounding wrong?
That fear comes from trying to sound perfect too early.
So perfection shouldn't be the goal.
Exactly. Fluency should be the goal.
And confidence, when does that come?
After action, never before.
So waiting to feel ready is actually slowing me down?
Yes, you use English before feeling ready. That's how readiness is created.
Can I ask one last question?
Of course, go ahead.
If my sentence isn't wrong, why can't I keep using it?
Because not wrong is not the same as natural.
And is natural English what real conversations really need?
Exactly. Language is about expectation, not logic.
Can I check if I really understood everything?
I'm listening.
So, English from zero doesn't mean starting with nothing, right?
Correct.
Does it mean stopping translation?
Yes.
And learning patterns instead of isolated words?
Exactly.
Should I repeat simple sentences out loud?
Perfect.
And use English even before feeling confident?
That's the key.
And finally, understand that not wrong doesn't mean natural.
Now you really get it.
Wow, this actually makes English feel possible.
That's the goal of the method.
Simple, clear, and realistic?
English from zero, built on the right habits.
Perfect. See you in the next Quick Speak.
See you next time, and keep speaking naturally.